Well, I'm visiting, and I was turned on to this by a friend. But I would like to. Is it all right for me to comment?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. My comment is this. The reason why, just like you was talking about the degree, the reason why it's called a degree is, yes, because they're deprogramming. College is a form of deprogrammation. But I wanted to talk about the homosexuality that's going on that you're talking about too. One of the things that I feel that we as people are doing is we're allowing gadgets and we're giving our children too much access to different things, gadgets, television going unmonitored. We as parents has a bigger role to play. Instead of trying to run after the things that we feel matter to us, like materialistic things, I feel that we are forgetting that we have a family to raise. And I know that we need these things. We feel that we need money to survive. But if we can find ourselves, if we can tone down the things that we do and become more self-sufficient and start relying on so many things in the grocery stores, at the car lot, in the telephone stores, the newest iPods, the new things like this, we can get a hold of we can get a grasp on these things. We can get a firm grasp on these things. But the problem is, like it's written in African culture, that it takes a village to raise children. And if we get to a point where we come together as people instead of trying to do everything individuality-wise, we can come together and conquer these things because we can get our children to understand and enlighten them and not empower them. Give them the knowledge they need to fight the things that we so-called think that is, how do they say it, principalities that you can't see. That's the way evil works. Evil works that way. You know, they want to tell you that it's something that you can't see, but evil is right in front of your eyes every day. And for it's written in King James Bible that, hey, we're not born a sinner. We're born into a world of sin because everything that the human body and the human child and the human female and male knows is a taught behavior. And the people that is putting out this type of information, they're putting it out in order to not to deprogram you and not to desensitize you in order to change you over to another enlightenment so they can be able to do the things that they see fit, which is what having abnormal behavior for sexuality, doing these abnormal things for as beating, killing, destroying. I mean, we need to it's not just one person waking up. Everyone around us, we need to have more conversations like this because so many people shy away from these conversations because they don't think that it concerns them. But when they find themselves and their children into a midst of the matrix, and then they don't know how to deal with it, and then they want to turn to someone else and say it's their fault. But the biggest fault that I see is that us as parents are not taking control and taking these things out of our children's grasp and taking these things out of our children's sight so we can teach our children more. Take our children out of the schools. If the school is not teaching our children what we need to learn, we need to find a group of people that's willing to teach them the proverbs of what has came down from generations. We are enlightened, and we have been inspirited by God. So we need to go back to our godliness.
Right.
Very well said. Thank you. This is your first time tuning into the show?
Correct. That's correct.
It is? Okay. Well, I'm glad you did. I just wanted to welcome you and thank you for tuning in and giving us that comment because that's what we do here. We just come together every week and we just talk about stuff, talk about what's going on and talk about what we need to at least try to do. So we do appreciate you calling in right now, King. And please, we're here every week, so call back. Call back and share with us, okay?
Well, yes, ma'am. I have produced a nonprofit and organization called Circle of Brothers and Sisters Movement, COBAT for short. It's on Facebook. We're trying to move in that direction but we can grab our children at these younger ages, between between the 8th grade and 12th grade, where the most influenceable times, and take them out of that area of watching TV and playing video games, because it's all in the cartoons, it's all in the media cartoons. They're fixing this for their behavior. So we're trying. This program is to try to grab our children at a younger age and give them things to do, like myself. See, I'm an older person. I'm 4 years old, and my parents always had us doing things that we did not want to do. I'm 40.
I thought you said you were 40. Oh.
I'm 40.
You're a baby.
And he was always doing. Oh, look at you. Well, let me get my bottle of my Similac. So I'm gonna take a swig of my Similac, okay?
Right. Give us the name of your Facebook page again, but slower this time.
It's called Circle of Brothers and Sisters Movement. Co-Bathroom for short. COBAM. Co-Bathroom.
Okay. Right on.
We're a nonprofit organization. Say, girl, I'm gonna listen. Excuse me. I apologize for saying it like that. Let me not address you like that, ma'am. I'm gonna tune in again and listen to your show. You have some great hot topics, and hey, those are the things that we need to be said, and we really need to try to grab other people out here, and have them to get a grasp on their children's behavior. Because if you're not teaching your children, then they can only learn from any other source they can get it from.
Yeah, somebody else definitely will be there to teach. Thank you so much, and we're on every day. We have different shows every day, so check us out, every day. Thank you, King. Peace and love to you.
Peace.
All right. Let me see. We have another caller. Where you go? Okay, I can't hardly see on this board. I got so many people on here. 860, area code 860. Where you calling from? First name.
Good evening, people.
Hey, why you sleep?
So like you wake the hell up.
I've been online waiting so long. Put me to sleep too long. I almost went deep sleep. But anyway, one thing one thing I did have that kind of was disturbing today on this news that I like to share. Well, actually, it's not really disturbing, but I guess today in California they had this so-called, bill passed or whatever for these gays to get married. I don't know if y'all heard about that, particularly in California.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it passed, but you see that there was some stipulations. I forgot what it was again, but y'all have to look it up when y'all get a chance tomorrow or something about it. But it already passed for them, and they're all hugging and happy. So I forgot what the stipulation was, but they didn't get everything. They didn't get all the benefits, I don't think, in this type of situation. They got some. I don't know what it was. It was on TV though, but probably Facebook has it. But y'all look it up.
Oh, so you got the tube. Oh no, I didn't hear about that, but I know one thing. I'm talking about gays tonight. We got talking about gays all day. But wow. Didn't they? Well, no, I'm not gonna make up nothing because I was gonna say something that I heard, but it's not accurate, so I'm not gonna repeat it. So anyway, anybody have anything? I'm sorry.
Was it today that you heard something and you weren't really sure about it?
No, it wasn't today. It wasn't today. Okay. That's why I digressed on it. Did anybody want to say anything to the brother about what he just said? Well, not say anything to him, but you want to say anything to the subject he just brought to the table?
Well, I say that I'm not surprised. The gay agenda is very, very prevalent, and they're really pushing that energy. So I'm not surprised.
That's it right there. That's it. That's all. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give each one of y'all, your final remarks and make sure. I think I lost some of my people on the round table. I'm sorry it's been so long. Let me start with Kenny G. Kenny G, your closing remarks on Wake the Hell Up Wednesday.
Not too much. Just give me a call. Just try to inbox me, everything, your information tomorrow, And I like your famous quote, one of your famous quotes, love you for free.
Love you for free. Thank you, King. I will take care of that. And so since you brought it up, I'll go ahead and put a quick plug for what we got going on. We're opening up a all-girls program here in the Valley, in a couple of weeks here. And so we do have a $10 campaign going on, and we're asking for, those of you who want to help us to teach these young girls, teach these first teachers that are coming up. We're giving them everything from their hair to their skin to their bodies. They're going to be African-centered when we get done with them. We're even teaching them another language. So, you want to help out, we appreciate that. We out here doing something, and we're not asking the pink man for nothing. We're not asking him for a dime. So, if you want to help us out, please do so, and you can just contact us on our website, daughtersofrawacademy.com. Okay, daughtersofrawacademy.com. Or you can just inbox me on Facebook, and I get the information for you. Now, do we have any more callers, KJ? We're done, right?
Let me check. I see a 734 number.
You do? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. They got the hand up? Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, let me see. Oh, I see it now. Okay, hold on. Area code 734, where you calling from, and your first name, please.
I am Jamal. I'm from Detroit.
Please, King. Detroit in the house. Please, King. Well, talk to us. Okay. Maybe you don't want to talk to us. I'm going to go ahead and put you back on hold. Okay. Because it's late. It's late. Okay, last word. Sister Richardson, you still hanging in there with us?
Yes, I'm holding on.
Okay, all right, that's love right there. You got any closing remarks for us?
I just, want to encourage people to, get woke and get with like-minded. And I know there's a lot of, people that you're going to come across that, that's going to be like, acting like it's fairy tale land and it's not all that bad. But I want to encourage people to stay woke, and I'm sure we're going to get closer to solutions and making this a better world. And I was just saying what you were saying the other day about the schools closed. I said, well, that could be our blessing because they recorded the goddamn signed the law saying that you can't homeschool your children and stuff like that. So I said this could still be a blessing that they closing the schools, and then, we need to get more independent. If we could take the 30 million of us and give $1 or 50-cent piece, we could start, even if we got to start moving within the same areas to start having our own schools, our own governed schools, put it like that, not charter, our own governed schools.
We do have to get back to teaching our own babies because that's our job. We're the first teachers. I'm not understanding why this is like a hard concept. That's our job. So we got to really, like I said before, I'm glad. I think the ancestors are tied up in this whole thing, and they helping to shut these schools down. But I just want those who right now say, no, I don't have time to homeschool. I don't, listen, you need to start thinking of something because you need to have them at home and schooling them at home because there's too much stuff happening up in these school systems. Too much happening from rape to drugs to same sex going on in the bathroom. They having sex in the bathrooms. They are having sex in the bathrooms, y'all. And we know it. We already know it. They do it on the school bus. Sometimes you got to take control and say, no more of this. That's not my closing remark.
Shouldn't get raped on school buses. Yep. We'll just say, tag him back in. His car driver.
Yeah, I see him now. He's there.
He say he's not.
Who you talking about? Oh, yeah, he had said, I had been unmuted him. I see him unmuted. Maybe it's something with Blog Talk. Maybe it's something with Blog Talk tonight.
Yeah, it has to be, because we see him on the board, but we can't hear him. We can't hear him.
Can you still hear me? Am I still on?
You hear me?
We can hear you.
All right, then, you like they drop, so go ahead.
Try back I will. There you go.
Thank you.